What is up, everybody? Kris Jardine, aka Snaggle J here, battling through a few small internet-related problems. I hopefully got those sorted out, and we'll be able to have a good, fun time. Welcome to another episode of This Week in Perfect Team. I am, of course, Kris Jardine, aka Snaggle J, community and content developer for Out of the Park Baseball, back with some special tournament coverage on This Week in Perfect Team. Um, we've got some uh, more of the Perfect Team of the Decade series. The Clayton Kershaw Iron Tournament kicks off here. It is populating at the moment, so it should be kicking off hopefully with the 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time sim. We're going to jump in. We're going to be all over that. Um, yeah, I know my Brewers hat breaks the internet. I can see my bit rate is all over the place. So if you are experiencing some technical stream difficulties, I do apologize. I'm hoping that that evens out. It looks like it might be starting to even itself out a little bit. We're going to battle through this the best we can. So yeah, we are the Clayton Kershaw Iron Tournament. Um, Hopefully kicking off here real soon. As we go through, we're waiting for the files to populate for that. Also, we are still in the Jeter tournament. For those of you who are in the Jeter tournament, I am in the Jeter tournament. I am up 3-0 over my main man, K Sharp's Wilmington Blue Rocks, heading towards a round 2 victory in this, the Monday Super Bronze. The prize is a Hall of Fame Derek Jeter. Yeah, I am coming in live from multiple areas, multiple areas of the universe. But yeah, I'm still in the Jeter. I'm up 3-0 over the Blue Rocks. We're hoping to close that out here in the next sim. We got a long way to go, chat. Listen, it's best of 7. We got 1 win, and then we need 4, 4, 4. So we need 17 more wins. Probably just jinxed myself, but I'm doing good. Listen, I'm not used to making it to the second round. Nah, K-Sharp's not going to reverse sweep me. Listen, let's take a look at my roster in this tournament. By the way, we got Matt Boyd, Bobo Holloman, Miles Mikolas, Hal Brown, Ivan Nova, Ottavino lighting it up in the bullpen, Kitteridge, Ozuna, Green, DeLeon, Mujica, Jeff Reardon. Oh, yeah. We look at our lineup. We're crushing it out here. We got Cole Calhoun with 5 dingers, hitting .333 so far. Howard Johnson hitting 4 home runs so far. Richie Sexson. Juan Gonzalez. Where's Fabtron, the Juan Gonzalez love? Oh, K-Sharp's a great dude. Great dude. But at the moment, he has run in to the Snaggletown Seawolves juggernaut. So we'll keep an eye on this tournament. Obviously, the main prize of the night is the Clayton Kershaw Perfect Team of the Decade Iron Tournament, which, by the way, I do have my rosters for, so we'll go over to that screen and show off those. Yeah, K-Sharp's an awesome dude. He's a Perfect Team OG. Big fan of the Discord, big fan of this game, big fan of the stream. I'm sure he'll pop in here later. Let's take a look at where, man, I wish my internet would stop acting up. Sorry, guys. I do apologize if you're suffering from some difficulties. I do see that it's not going well. I'm keeping an eye on the stats, guys. I'm sorry that the stream quality is quite potato at the moment. That's definitely not ideal. But let's take a look, nonetheless, at my rosters for the tournament. Oh, no, that's not right. We'll see those in a minute. Well, we'll do that first. So, people have been asking what the rarest cards in Perfect Team are. Now, a lot of these cards, actually all of these cards, All of these cards are relatively new. So the Jeter and the Peak Babe Adams from a few weeks ago, the Generations collection, there is only 3 of those in the game right now. But we know that Jeter's going to be going to 4 by the end of the night. 6 Hall of Fame Simmons, Hall of Fame Walkers, and Peak Kid Nichols. By the way, somebody quick sold their Kid Nichols. BT Dubs. If that was you, for shame. Because you shouldn't have quick sold that card. We're going to move that up a little bit so I don't feel like I'm always trying to fight to get my face in the middle. So yeah, somebody has quick sold one of those Peak Kid Nichols. Peak Billy Pierce and Peak Joe Cronin in at 7. Orville overall has 8. Cliff Lee, the 2008 Cliff Lee with 9. 1923 Ruth and 95 Maddox with 10. Peak McCann with 11. And Peak Gaylord Perry, who might be the oldest card on that list. If I remember correctly, Gaylord Perry was the reward for the Giants collection. So yeah, only 13 of those. It was a Hornsby. I remember that like it was yesterday. We also have a look at the most cards never to be quick sold. With 167, the 1921 Babe Ruth has never been quick sold. 148 1980 Steve Carlton's, 140 Peak Carl Hubbell's, 139 Peak Mariano Rivera's, 138 Roger Clemens's of the 1990 All-Star variety, 136 Peak Christy Matheson's, 132 Peak Lee Smith's, and 131 Peak Joe DiMaggio's in existence, never to have been quick sold, which I find is a little bit surprising. Although a lot of those are pretty solid top-tier cards that you wouldn't expect to get quick sold. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, we have the most populous cards of the PT universe. There are 5 cards out there that have been pulled over 65,000 times. Not surprising. They're all live cards. Live Magnurus Sierra has been pulled 65,745 times. I'll post the screen caps in the Discord after Fabic. That way people don't have to worry about getting them. I'll post them after. Live Adam Engel was 65,305. Live Ryan Cordell was 65,298. Live Lewis Brinson 65,192. Live John Jay 65,089. And for all of you wonderful folks in the Discord here, Tim Tebow, Goose Egg. Oh, baby. Gotta love them White Sox. We're getting the tournament file coming in for the bronze. We'll see if we picked up a sweep and can rest our starters. Wouldn't that be nice? I played 6 games in the first round. My starters were pretty gassed. We lost 7-3. So we're going to a game 5. So like I say, guys, here's a look at the roster I'm going to be the roster I'm going to be fielding for the Iron Tournament. I've got Roberto Perez and Steve Yeager as my catchers. Pujols is going to be my first baseman with Darno as a backup. I got Marty Barrett at second, Matt Skoll at third, Christian Adames at short, Ian Desmond in left, Lamonte Wade in center, Austin Hayes and Mark Zagunis. Hayes is in right, Zagunis is the DH. I tried to go with some higher I people and mix in some avoid Ks. My goal with the lineup was to try to work the pitch count, which sounds like a ridiculous thing to build a lineup to do. But I'm just thinking the more pitches we see, the better. My router's not too bad now. We recently upgraded from like a regular cable modem to a cable modem, but now it powers everything. Like before, it was only the cable modem for the internet. Now it's a cable modem for the TV, the phone, everything is connected, and the reboot cycle for it is super intense. Also, it has been relocated, so the modem used to plug in. Literally, you guys see this shelf thing. It plugged in right behind there, so the modem was really close by. Now the modem is on the opposite side of the basement, and I have a wireless extender over here. What I'm probably gonna do as we get closer to PT21 and we start redoing this week in Perfect Team the setup and stuff. I'm gonna try to run some hardwire cable, and we're just gonna do it that way, and that'll be good. So I tried to go with some guys that are going to see some pitches. Hopefully, guys that can play a little bit of defense. That would probably be good. I think. Hopefully. Who knows? Taking a look at the pitching staff, we have Jose Lima, Schoolboy Rowe, Lou Burdette, Scott McGregor, and Dario Agrazal in the starting rotation. In the bullpen, we've got Michael Feliz, Phil Matan, Chasen Shreve, Ryan Stanek, Tim Peterson, Yusmeiro Petit, and Edgar Santana. So you can see with the starters, I went with control guys. Again, trying to limit the pitch count. We're trying to increase the pitch count for when we're hitting. We're trying to limit the pitch count and limit the walks with our pitchers. That's kind of the strategy I'm going for. Obviously, the bullpen, high stuff, guys. You got 117, 104, 117, 101, 109, 103. I didn't have an Urban Shocker, and I'm starting to think that maybe I should have got one, because I see that name thrown around so much. We're still waiting for that tournament to come up, eh? For anybody who's in the Clayton Kershaw tournament, can you guys let me know when the file becomes available? Because I'm in the Monday Bronze Jeter tournament. So I'm hoping that this roster will be okay. Urban Shocker, I think I looked for him and he wasn't on the auction house. But then again, now there's probably 1,000 of them. What's he got going? 78 control. Yeah, I'm gonna wait and set up. Yeah, it's still loading the file. The file's been taking 20 to 30 minutes so far. I think when we did it last Monday, it was 23 or 24 minutes and the file is available. Urban Shocker looks pretty good. 78 control. Not bad. I don't hate that. Yeah, we'll switch to the bronze as soon as there's a sim coming through. Oh, the Kershaw tournament is available now. I just got a notification that the Kershaw tournament has become available. So if you guys are in the Perfect Team of the Decade Clayton Kershaw tournament, the file is now available. You can log in, make sure your team is set up correctly. Luckily, I've got these fancy dancy screenshots for my team. We're going to move some stuff around here and get ready into tournament mode. Guys, one thing I'd really appreciate as we start doing a couple of these outside of the fact that I have potato internet, if you guys want to reach out to me and with some feedback and stuff, we're strongly considering adding a weekly sort of I don't want to say a weekly esport event, but we're strongly considering the possibility of having like a weekly tournament stream. We're really considering like having like a weekly tournament, kind of like we do with the This Week of Perfect Team tournament, like a smaller tournament, 32 teams, not super long, like something that would, that we could watch within one stream or so, within like an hour to 2 hours sort of thing, and we'll cover the whole thing. So if this is something that you guys enjoy, if this is something that you guys would like to see become a regular thing, let me know. Let me know, because I think it would be kind of cool. I really enjoyed last week's stream. I thought it was a lot of fun. We're going to see how we make out. Hopefully, we can pick up the dub. I don't know why I knocked on wood, because I was saying something I want to have happen. 8-6. We lost. That's okay. It's the Kershaw that we want. I think that this week in Perfect Team Tournament will fill once people start getting eliminated from these other ones. If it's up to 6, that's double what it was earlier. So things are happening. Things are happening in the this week in Perfect Team. I'll be signing up for it as soon as one of my teams get eliminated. I have my Tulowitzki tournament blocked off only because we're going to cover it next Monday, and I don't want to risk not getting a spot. Got K-Sharp. Ooh. His team's rolling against me now. Obviously, because I said something about possibly beating him. Live coverage. But yeah, like I said, we're wrestling with the idea of having this be like a weekly thing. As we go into Perfect Team 21, maybe a small 32-team tournament with a nice reward. We think it'd be kind of fun. So let's see. Make sure my lineups are right. Looks good. Looks good. Let's go see who we got in the tree. Where am I? Holy die. Chad, I can't see. What is this? Is it round robin? What even is this tournament? Doesn't it? It's a double round robin with an elimination bracket and a best of 3 final. Holy lifting, that's a lot of talking. So we've got the LaGrange Lone Gunman, Dangerous Dean! Dangerous Dean in the same division. We got him game 2, baby. Yeah, I think we'd have to, if we're going to do like a weekly stream of a tournament, it'd probably be like a 32-team tournament. And then it would be like a round robin or like a best of 3 or something. Something we could get through relatively quickly. Because like I said, what it would be is I would set aside probably a 2-hour block. So we'd have to look at a tournament that we could get done in 2 hours. So we got Dean in there. Dishnet's Pack Team. Dishnet's Pack Team. We got a rough division, chat. We got a lot of streamers in the. Okay, so now we got to find out where we are. Oh yes, I should know what the rewards are. Let's see. Where are we at? Oh, I see us. And we got, what team is this? What's this blank team? Oh, the Vlad News Bears. All right, we got the Vlad News Bears. So we got Vlad News the first game, and then we got back-to-backs against Dangerous Dean. Where's Dish at? What a terrible mod. How is our one and only mod not here? Yeah, I'd say 70 grade name. Can't go right to 80. You go to 80 is too much. All right, guys, so here's what we're looking at. We've got 128 teams. Get underway here in about 3 minutes. I'm feeling pretty good. I don't know, fires. Dishnet fires. Taken back. I'm going to remove 100,000 perfect points from his account immediately. You know what? Just for the lulz, chat. Let's rip a couple packs. Get max. Let's just rip these 2 packs while we're waiting. Come on. Something good. Pete Fox. Anyone that we could play? No. Daniel Magden? He's a bronze. That's too high. Charlie Tilson. Man, what's with all these White Sox? Is everyone on the White Sox an iron? Is that the problem that we have, chat? Is literally every player on the Chicago White Sox an iron? I'm Tome fans probably not in the chat because if he was, he would be very angry with me right now for saying that. Oh, that's not true. Jimenez is probably a solid silver, maybe a gold. They got a couple of non. They have a couple of non-iron players. They have a couple of non-iron players. We got some. We go. I'm feeling pretty good about this. It's an iron. It's an iron tournament, Chad. It's basically a crapshoot. I mean, so we've got Lima time, baby. We've got Lima time in the first game going up against Jeff Suppan. And then we've got, oh, that's not us. Then we got Schoolboy Rowe going up against Matt Whistler. Dangerous Dean's Matt Whistler. And then in the third game, we're going to have Lou Burdett going up against Tyler Chatwood. And then we're going to come back around. We're going to have face Chris Flexen with old Scotty McGregor. It's gonna be quick. It's gonna be fast paced. Whistler already, he's already looking nervous. And he's got to stare across the mound at all 6'4", 210 pounds of the schoolboy himself, Schoolboy Rowe. Chat, I just want to tell you guys while we wait for this minute and 17 seconds to go. I was working on a document today that I cannot really speak about its contents or what specifically it is in any way. But I can tell you that the creation of this document got me very excited. I am extremely, extremely looking forward to later this month to be able to talk about Out of the Park Baseball 21 and Perfect Team 21. I am very, very excited later this month to start sharing that stuff with you guys in a substantial. I think you guys are going to be very, very happy with some of the core game changes and some of the things we're doing with Perfect Team. Yeah, I can't go into any of the details. Obviously can't talk about any of the stuff, but I was just making a list today of some different things and preparing some materials, and I was getting excited. So I think you guys will be excited too later this month when we start talking about it. Looking forward to hearing about loyalty rewards. I don't think we. I'm looking forward to hearing about it too. I'm looking forward to talking about 21. Obviously, there will be a place and a time for that. Preparation ain't best word. You guys know I make up all the words, chat. No, trust me, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. I have been hard at work on the content calendar. If you guys thought Perfect Team 20's content was hot fire, oh my sweet baby, jeez. Get yourself a new seatbelt. You're going to need it. Just saying. So more to come. Oh yeah, I'm allowed to make up. I have free range. Managerialing is another one. I have free range to make up whatever words I want to, basically. This is my house. Cards give massages? I don't think so. He has to rig the draws. That takes a lot of work. Who has to rig the draws? There's nothing rigged. There is no rigged. Nothing on this stream has ever been rigged. Ain't no predetermined wrestling foolishness going on around here. As we wait for the first sim to come through, we've got Lima time going against Jeff Suppan for the Vlad News Bears. Dishnet and Dangerous Dean with Toussaint and Loaisiga. Loaisiga? Huh? What? Christmas presents? Santa? I know him. We're sitting patiently. Oh, I know the rigged. I'm used to them now. This is episode 62 or 63 or whatever episode of This Week in Perfect Team this is. I think every one of them has featured some sort of calls of draws and shenanigans. I'm used to it now. All right, let's see how we make out in the first game. We could be out of this thing in 2 games. Boom. Just be done with it. Oh, I didn't hide my scores. Hey! All right. Big win. Albert Pujols and Austin Hayes go yard in a 5-2 Seawolves victory. Lima Time goes the distance on 95 pitches. Lima Time out here pitching a Maddox. Oh, Lima Time. Lima Time throwing a Maddox to kick off the Iron Tournament. Dangerous Dean picks up a 5-4 win. Yeah, I know you get 6 games in round 1. If you lose the first 2, you're in some trouble. Walks up. Oh, a run in the 8th and a run in the 9th. Holy moly. Hildenberger gets the win. Sam Freeman blows the save. Evan Marshall takes the loss. All right, chat. We're up 1-0. Let's go. We are gonna keep tabs on the Jeter tournament as I probably get reverse swept. 7-6 loss in 10 innings. No. It's awful. It's terrible. It's sad. Yeah. All right. Let's go. 4-3 extra inning dub. Sorry, K-Sharp. Your Blue Rocks are no more. We're going to face the winner of the Tycoons, the Ben Brock Tycoons, and the Trenton Christians. They're going 7, so they're going to be exhausted. It's just Horn, I believe. There it is. I love that. I love it. All right, so we got a day off in the old bronze tournament. We're going to round 3, baby. Loving it. Loving every minute of it, chat. We'll hide the scores for this game against Dean. We'll watch the highlights live. As long as Dean doesn't spoil it in the chat. Go to the tournament. No, we're going to go to the tournament coverage. Schoolboy Row against Matt Whistler. So we'll watch that one live here when the sim comes in about 6 minutes. We're a solid up 1-0. Promise not to spoil it. What a good guy. See how we made out. That's not what I wanted. Buck scored. Marty Barrett was 2 for 5. Austin Hayes goes 4 for 5 with a home run, 2 RBIs. Zagunis goes 2 for 4. Pujols goes 2 for 4. Again, we gave up 8 hits, no walks. So the high control working so far. Lima Time goes the distance, throws a Maddox, only has 1 K, but no walks. And you see, Suppan threw 100 pitches in 6 innings. So the strategy working good. Willie Mays, Austin Hayes, love it. Loving that. Loving every minute of it. Ugh. One thing I really want to add too, on our regular This Week in Perfect Team streams, one thing I'm planning on doing, this is not really a Perfect Team 21 spoiler, but it kind of is, but not anything that you guys will really get super excited about. I'm planning on adding a ticker at the bottom of the screen, so like similar to watching a sports broadcast, where we're going to roll the Perfect League winners and tournament winners from the last week during This Week in Perfect Team. Something that I'm going to put my um, technological streamer hat on, and we're going to figure out how to make that work. So yeah, we're going to get a little ticker at the bottom of the screen, and we'll get again Perfect League. I think probably we might start with all league winners in the early days, and then we'll probably transition it to Perfect League winners and tournament winners. Because we really can't we really can't sit and dedicate an entire 25-minute show to rhyming off the names, but we can get them going at the bottom of the screen, get a little bit of recognition for your team and for your team names. Maybe try to work some stats and records into that too. So like notable stats from the last week. So if somebody hits 60 home runs, or if somebody strikes out 300 guys or whatever, the more rare stat achievements in Perfect Team we'll try to roll those too. It's something that I've been working on a little bit. I really want to refresh all of the This Week in Perfect Team stuff. The graphics, the music, the fonts. We're gonna have all new images and graphics and stuff like that. So that are gonna match the perfect or the OOTP OTP 21 branding. So we're gonna get a bit of a refresh. We're gonna add some stuff. Like I said, the ticker thing I think will be huge. I think you guys will really enjoy the ticker part of the screen, assuming that my potato brain can make it work. New air horn? Never. Come on. Although, if you guys were not here for the Expo stream the other night, we did add a. If you guys have ever played the main game, and there is a crowd sound where the guy says "No way," we've added it as a sound on the soundboard. We were talking on the Expo stream about adding like a something when we get horrible trade offers, and someone suggested the Randy Jackson "It's a No from Me" dog, and I'm like, okay, I'll get that for next week. And then somebody suggested grab the "No Way" crowd sound, and I think it was Cavicom went and dug in the sound files and found out which one it was, and we literally converted it on stream and clipped it and added it to the stream deck. Um, so yeah, yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. I do need to get a list of everyone who's won the. I'm gonna do that right now. Oh, there's always bad ones. Oh my jeez. Come on, Discord. That's a good idea. I'll get the list of names of people who have won. Um, I'll get the list of team names. Someone, it might have been someone watching the stream. Somebody DM'd me about the perfect team of the decade series tournament results. I'm gonna ping the dev team tomorrow after the Kershaw tournament is over and see if we can get the usernames and team names of the first 4 winners, and we'll tweet them out, put them in the Discord and stuff. We'll get them out on social tomorrow. Your tourney box score has no write-up for this tournament? Yeah, I noticed that. Mine didn't either. We looked at it before and it didn't have it. All right, we're waiting for sim of game number 2 between myself and Dangerous Dean. Head to head. Sim's going to come in. We'll watch the highlights here live. I have 1 win and 1 second in these events so far. So far. Nice. All right, here's sim number 2. We're going to watch the highlights. Just cue NFL countdown, ESPN music. Think about it in the background. The LaGrange Lone Gunman home team against the Seawolves. Send me your luck. Yeah. We're in the bottom of the second inning. LaGrange has runners at first and second. Martin Prado at the plate. That ball's hit hard to third. They're going to go to second for 1 on the first. Double play. That's going to get them out of the inning. Schoolboy Rowe with an around the horn 5-4-3 double play. Let's go now. Top of the 4th, still no score. 2 out, 2 on. Pujols at the plate facing Whistler. That ball's hit hard to third. And they're not going to get anything there either. A 5-4 ground out to second. And a bunch of runners left on. Let's go bottom of the 4th now. First and second, nobody out. Billy Hatcher once again with 2 men on. That ball's hit. That's a base hit into left field. It's hit really hard. Osuna's going to stop at third. That's going to be bases loaded now. Still nobody out. Carlos Gonzalez. High fly ball deep to right center field, and that one is gone. A grand salami for Carlos Gonzalez. And the Lone Gunmen take a 4-0 lead. So here we go now. Still 4-0 top of the 7th. Whistler still in the game. That's it high and deep to right center field. And that one is way gone. The Seawolves are on the board. 414 feet to right center field, and the lead is cut to 4-1. Pujols now, still nobody out here in the top of the 7th. Matt Skoll at first. Whistler still in the game. That ball's hit high and deep to center field. That's going to be over the center fielder's head. Skoll around second on his way to third. He's going to round third and try to score. Here comes the throw, and he is safe. And just like that, it's a 4-2 ball game. And here comes Lamonte Wade, still nobody out here. Top of the 7th. Whistler still in the game. That ball's hit hard to first. That's going to be out number 1. Pujols is going to move up to third. On the ground out. Here's Steve Jagerbaum. Boy, oh boy, it'd be a good time for one. That ball is going to be a base hit to center field, and the Seawolves have come all the way back from down 4-0 and have made it a 4-3 ball game. Yusmeiro Petit coming in out of the bullpen. Still only 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Christian Adames at the plate. And that's going to be a blooper into center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Yeager stops at second base. Here's Marty Barrett now back to the top of the order for the Seawolves. Corners in here. Hard ground ball to first. They're only going to take the 1 out. Oh, no, they're not going to get any. Jose Ozuna not able to get any outs. Bases loaded now for Austin Hayes. Pops that one up in the infield. And that's going to be an infield fly for out number 2. Base is still loaded. Here's Mark Zagunis, the designated hitter. And he strikes out Yusmiero Petit, able to shut the door. The Seawolves make it interesting. It's 4-3. Top of the 8th now. Adam Simber into the game. Here's Ian Desmond. Seawolves still down 4-3. Desmond hit a yak his last time. That's going to be a base hit up the middle. The Seawolves cooking here to lead off the top of the 8th. Ian Desmond with a base hit. Here's Matt Skoll. That ball's hit hard right back up the box as well. First 2 men are on here in the top of the 8th for the Seawolves. And here's Albert Pujols. That ball is hit high to medium center field. Be caught for out number 1. Oh, and Desmond, what is Ian Desmond doing? Getting thrown out at third by a country mile. Horrible base running. Lamonte Wade now with 2 down and a runner at first. That's going to be a base hit back up the middle, making that Desmond base running miscue look a million times worse. Skoll's going to go all the way to third. No, nobody could pitch. Except for Jose Lima, who threw a Maddox in the first game. Lima. Here we go, first and third. Now Max Moroff at the plate. 2 outs. And he goes down swinging. Simber closes the door. A horrible base running mistake by Ian Desmond. Keeps it a 4-3 game. Here we go to the 9th. Now Simber still in the game. Adames to lead off. And that's going to be a base hit. The Seawolves have the leadoff runner on here in the 9th. Blake Trainin coming in to try and shut the door for the lone gunman. That's going to be a bunt. They're going to go 3-4 for the putout at first. The tying run in scoring position now for Austin Hayes. And he strikes out. Out number 2. It's going to all come down to Mark Zagunis. He goes down swinging, and the lone gunmen hang on for a 4-3 victory over the Snaggletown Seawolves. Good job, Dean. Congratulations on the win. Picking up a 4-3 victory. And his second win of the round robin. I also have one win. The Bears. Let's hide the scores for a sec before we go to the tournament coverage. The Vlad News Bears pick up a 4-2 win. So we got Dishnet next. We're playing Dishnet. We've got Lou Burdett against Tyler Chatwood. He's rolling a 58 out there against our lowly 43. But it's Lou Burdett, Chat. So we're not gonna flip over to the Jeter tournament right now. We weren't playing that sim anyway because of the early. So we'll be in the 3rd round of the Jeter tournament, the Jeter Bronze tournament with the Hall of Fame Jeter on the line. We're in the 3rd round of that. 3rd round should be kicking off this sim. So depending on how this game goes, we're gonna watch the. Chatwood is so appropriate for our chat. I don't disagree. We're going to watch the highlights of Dishnet and myself because he would want me to. I have 3 messages. All right, we're waiting for the sim to come through. Whew. That was a close game. I thought we were going to come back. That Ian Desmond getting thrown out at third base, that killed us. That was an absolute momentum killer. That was a momentum killer. We'll stick around to this. Hey, Dishnet's here. We're playing you the next game, buddy. No spoilers in the chat. We're going to watch the highlights. So no spoiling the score when the sim comes through. So we'll probably stick around. I'll stick around through the round robin portion of this. So we'll stick around for the 6 games. Group of death. Yeah, the Desmond getting thrown out at third killed me. For sure. But yeah, we'll stick around through the round robin. And then probably move on. We'll see what happens. We have 1 win, 1 point so far. We beat the Vlad News Bears in the first game. Jose Lima with a Maddox. Nothing like a Maddox in the Iron Tournament. I'm going to talk about Jose Lima's Maddox forever. Download now. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Mum's the word. So we're playing Dishnet. The San Bernardino 66ers. Oh, is it going to come back to this screen? Oh, good. No. All right. Let's check the highlight reel. Chris Jericho's highlight reel. Got nothing on the Snaggle J highlight reel. All right. Let's see where we're at here. Top of the first inning. Marty Barrett leading off. Overcast day here at the... That ball's hit hard into the gap. Right off the hop, Marty Barrett laces one off the top of the wall. And he slides into second with a double, even though the ball's still at the outfield wall. Marty Barrett going to play it safe. Here's Ian Desmond now. The situation, top of the first inning, still first and third. 1 out in the inning. Desmond hits that hard to third base. They're going to go to second for 1, on to first for 2. A big double play, and no runs will cross. Top of the second now, Steve Yeager at the dish. Albert Pujols at second base. Yeager hits that into right field for a base hit. That's going to squeak through into right. Pujols is going to try to score. Here comes the throw. And he is saved. Pujols beats it out. And the Seawolves take a 1-0 lead. Here we go now, top of the fourth. Score still 1-0 for the Seawolves. Pujols at the plate, nobody out. Matt Skoll at first. Here's the pitch. Pujols hits that hard to short. That's going to be a 6-4-3 double play. Yeah, top 2 move on. You get a point for a win. So most points, top 2 most points move on. Tiebreaker, I believe, is run differential or record against the teams. But in a round robin, the record against the teams is probably going to be very similar. So I believe it's run differential. Matt's here. He would know. Top of the fourth now. Yeager up. Lamonte Wade at first. Yeager hits that hard down the left field line. That's going to be down into the corner. Wade is going to come around, and he is going to go to third. He's going to try to score. Here comes the throw. Lamonte Wade is safe. Another run for the Seawolves. And the Seawolves take a 2-0 lead. Here's Mark Lemke now. Bottom of the fifth. Still 2-0. Nobody on, nobody out. And there's a walk to Lemke. Tiebreakers are complicated. Yeah, they are. Round robin. As a baseball official, in real life, round robin tiebreakers are complicated as all get out. Here's Bucky Dent, run at first, nobody out. Dent, that's going to be to third. They're only going to get the 1 across the diamond. Skoll throws him out. Here's Dalton Pompey now, 1 out. Lemke at second base still. That ball's hit high and deep to center field. It's going to one-hop the wall. That's going to put the 66ers on the board. Dalton Pompey is going to go into third. He's going to slide in there with an RBI triple. And it's 2-1. Here's Gene Larkin now. Still only 1 out in the inning. Infield in. That's going to be out in front of the plate. That's going to be a 2-3. Yeager snaps it down to first for the out. And that'll be out number 2. Here's Luis Soho. That's a fly ball into left. Moving over and making the play is Desmond. So stranding the runner at third, but the 66ers get one back. And after 5, the Seawolves lead 2-1. Top of the 6th now. Lamonte Wade up. Pujols at first. 1 out. And that's a walk. First and second now for Steve Yeager. The ball's hit hard to second, but again, this time 4-6-3, the third double play of the game for the 66ers. Bottom of the 6th now. Bucky Dent at first, Dalton Pompey up again. 2 out in this situation. There's a grounder to third. And a throw across the diamond will get him. Nothing happening. Top of the 8th now. Mark Zagunis at the plate. Nobody out. Sam Freeman on the hill. And that ball's hit high and deep to left field.
High and deep. Stretch. Stretch. Get on back there. They look up. You can put it on the board. Yes. Yes.
The Seawolves increase their lead to 3-1. Mark Zagunis with a home run. Dishnet is the SB team, San Bernardino 66ers. That is Dishnet's squad. We're playing him right now. So here's Desmond now. 3-1 lead now for the Seawolves. That ball's hit high and deep to left field by Desmond, and that one is gone! Ian Desmond and Mark Zagunis go back-to-back. And it's going from a 2-1 game to a 4-1 game in favor of the Seawolves. Here's Matt Skoll now. And that ball's hit high and deep. Back to back to back. Jacks for the Seawolves. And it's 5-1. All of a sudden, Sam Freeman was exactly what the Seawolves needed to crank up the power. Back to back to back Jacks. And it's 5-1. Here we are now, bottom of the 8th. Ryan Stanek in the game. Larkin at first, Soho at the dish with 1 down. That ball's going to be looped into center field. That's going to be a base hit. The 66ers with something going here. Larkin's going to hold up at 2. Here's Pujols now. 66ers trying to make it a close game. Fly ball into right. That's going to be caught by Austin Hayes. Yeah, I know. I know, Cavicom. So here we go. Bottom of the 9th with 2 down now. Runner at second. Tim Peterson into the game to close it out for the Seawolves. There's a grounder to third. Throw across the diamond, and the Seawolves pick up a 5-1 victory over the San Bernardino 66ers, giving them their second point. We don't need high scores because we're not going to watch the highlights of the next game. So San Bernardino stuck on 0 points through 3 games. GG's, Dishnet, my man. Good game all around. Power. The Vlad News Bears and the Lone Gunman, all with 2 wins apiece. We're gonna check out the. We're just gonna get the sim for this game. We're playing. Oh no, we're playing. Yeah, we're just gonna check out the sim because I want to go check out the bronze tournament. So we're playing Dean again. This is the first Iron tournament I've ever been in. For those of you who weren't here at the beginning of the stream, I went very high control pitchers and high avoid case hitters. So I'm trying to limit the amount of pitches I throw and increase the amount of pitches my opponents have to throw. Yeah, we'll take a look at the tournament coverage. The Gunmen lose to the Vlad News Bears. Again, Jose Lima. Lima time. 6-2 victory for the Vlad News Bears. Nice job taking. We were talking about that, K-Sharp, at the beginning of the stream. We've been following it. I was up 3-0 and said it was pretty much over, and then you won 2 games. Everyone said I maybe cursed myself, but then I picked up a win in Game 6. Great series. Thank you for the good series. I always appreciate it. So yeah, we're going to check the sim in this one. Dishnet's got Tony Cloninger going against Urban Shocker, and we've got Scott McGregor going against Chris Flexen. We got Jose Lima lined up for that last game against Vlad News Bears if it comes down to it. High I and a mix of high avoid case. Did I? Was it I? Yes, it was I, not avoid case. Sorry. You're right. You are right. First attempt at a bronze tournament? Me too. Yeah. I usually have only been entering the, I only have been entering the, I only entered like the This Week in Perfect Team and the Snaggle J tournaments usually. So we lose to the lone, oh man, the Gunmen pick up a big 10-2 win. San Bernardino gets on the board for the first time. As Cloninger goes the, did he go the distance? Cloninger goes the distance on 115 pitches. Dishnet picks up a 10-1 victory. So we're in some trouble. We're in some trouble now. We're down here. We're tied with Vlad News Bears at 2 points. We've got 2 games left. We've got San Bernardino today. Chris Flexen against Dario Agrazal. And then we've got Lima. That Vlad News Bears games could be for all the marbles. Cloninger's a beast, man. GG's all around. Let's go check in on the Super Bronze. See how we're making out. We're probably getting rolled. But should only have been one sim gone by, right? That I played a game. Should be on to game 2 or game 3 of the next round. Game 3. Look at that, chat. Look at the home runs. 2 from Salvi. Hojo with number 6. A 15-4 victory over the Benbrook Tycoons. Frankie won. Take a look at how we've been making out. We picked up a 4-2 win in the first game. Miles Mikulicz, getting the job done. Stop. Miles Mikulicz doing the job. And then we pick up a 15-4 win. So we've got Hal Brown going in game 3 against Johnny Cueto. So that's good. Let's check our lineup, see how our guys are doing. Cole Calhoun hitting .315 with 7 yaks and 16 RBIs in the tournament. Hojo with 6, Sexton with 4. In tourneys, do you have to manually substitute players to rest them? In tournaments, it treats it as if it is like how's the best way to explain this? The AI will put your substitutes in, but it treats it as if it's a playoff game. So it will play, the threshold at which it will play tired players is much lower than it is in, say, a regular season game in regular perfect team. If it was a regular season game like in regular league play, he probably would have sat. But because the importance factor of the tournament games is ratcheted up, it will let a tired player play a little more frequently. Like you can see for me, Salvador Perez is my backup catcher. He's started 7 games. And Lavalier started 7 games. But I also have it on every second game, which I didn't really intend on doing. But I'm kind of glad I did because, Lavalier's hitting .375. And Salvi's hitting .379. Matty Alou, by the way, hitting .433 is 26 for 60 in this tournament. Rod Carew hitting .385. Chat, I have a pretty solid bronze team at the moment. But we'll go back to the Kershaw. A couple of big games coming up in the Kershaw tournament, chat. Huge games coming up in the Kershaw tournament. We're going to stick around through these 2 sims for the Kershaw tournament. Then we'll probably bail out of here. We'll take a look. We'll take a preview at the bracket after the first round, see who's still in, see who's still out, and then we'll probably bail out. Hey, no problem. No problem, guys. I try to answer any questions that I can answer. I like to think the majority of the time I'm right. Does anybody want a limited edition Snaggle J card? We got to get this bad boy in perfect team, chat. We need it. Can I go to this? We need this in perfect team, chat. I'm just saying. Maybe this one too. I'll autograph it and send it to you guys. Maybe we'll do a giveaway when 21 launches. Oh, my fashion rating is beastly. No, these were what about Tebow? Nope. You missed that earlier. Dishnet, you should go back and watch the archive from earlier in the stream. Yeah, my beard was pretty good. These were from when we went to the All-Star game last year. They have a little Tops area where you can go in and get, they have a bunch of different jerseys. So like this one, I have the American League All-Star jersey on. They had a Blue Jays jersey that I got for this one. For those of you saying I have no glove, I'm wearing a glove in this one. There it is, boom, glove. But yeah, you can go in and do a little strike, a little pose, and get some cards, which is kind of cool. I'm actually going to be giving them away for charity on some of my personal channel stuff in May, I think. So that'll be fun. I like the All-Star one. The All-Star one is my favorite. But yeah, if you're in the Los Angeles area, I definitely suggest you go check it out when Play Ball Park is there in July. It's really cool. It was really cool. All right, so we're at 2 points. We could really use a win. A win would be nice to get to 3, but I have a feeling this last game against the Vlad News Bears is going to be for all the marbles. I have a feeling this last game is going to be an extremely, extremely important game. Obviously, it should be anyway, but Gunman to win out. Well, I mean, you have a chance though, right? Who do you got left? You got me. So if you beat me, we'd both be 2. So yeah, you need to win your 2 games. Hope that Dean beats Vlad. And then this game here is going to cause you some trouble. No matter what. You're going to end up being tied with somebody. Yeah. You're going to need a tiebreaker regardless. What you really need to have happen, Dish, you got to beat me, and then you need to hope that this sim Dean wins as well. That at least gives you a chance. Then you need to beat Dean, and then what happens between you and I, or me and Vlad, goes into the tiebreakers. Yeah. Yeah. You can't get in without a tiebreaker. At all. You need a tiebreaker. But you did just pick up a huge 10-1 win So your run differential is probably looking pretty good. Um, 6.16 ERA. I'm just gonna do it by math. That's no fun. Yeah, because you lost by 1. You lost by 4, so that's -5. But then you won by 9, so your positive run differential. You have a positive run differential. I won by 3. Lost by 1, so I'm +2. Won by 4, so I'm +6. But then I got crunched, so I'm actually a minus run differential. Yeah, but I don't think the power rankings show the run differential. Oh, big win! Dishnet has been eliminated from the Kershaw Iron Tournament with a 5-4 loss to the Snaggletown Seawolves. So that means that, I have to beat Vlad. And if I win, guaranteed I'm in. If I lose, it comes down to a tiebreaker. Listen, you won 100K on the stream 2 weeks ago. Now go sign up for the This Week in Perfect Team tournament so we can get that going and out of the queue. Ryan Sandberg, 95 is the prize. So there you go. So I've got Jeff Suppan facing, I've got Jose Lima, who already has a complete game Maddox, which I will talk about till the day I die. Maddox in the Iron Tournament. Let's go take a look at the Super Bronze. Last time we checked in on the Super Bronze, we were up 2-0. We're going to jump back in and make sure we click on hide scores. So we're just going to check in on the Super Bronze right quick. See how we're doing. We're up 3-0. Richie Sexton with home runs number... Oh, baby! We were down 3 runs in the 9th. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, does the Maddox have to be a shutout? I thought it was just keep it under 100 pitches. Maybe it's a shutout, too. My bad. So let's see. Bottom of the 9th again. We were down 2. Mickey Vernon walks. Garrett Anderson doubles, 2nd and 3rd. Richie Sexton walks to load the bases. Cole Calhoun walks to walk in a run. Rod Carew walks, and Mike LaFleur. So, walk, double, walk, 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 walk. Oh, man. Hey, all I know is we're 13 wins away from Jeter. Cole bat flipped that walk? You know he did. You know Cole bat flipped that walk. That's just my lineup, chat. Again, the bronze lineup, the singles hitters, the power hitters. Who was pitching that? It was Ottavino. Ottavino was pitching for my opponent. All right, so we're back in this. There's no you don't get achievements for this, right? Runs against 47th. Solid. Out of this world. No achievements. I just wondered if it had the list. It has to be a complete game shutout? Okay. Yeah, I just didn't know if it listed them still and you just didn't get the credit for them. Complete game shutout, fewer than 100 pitches. All right. There you go. Settled. Jose Lima, Maddox, redacted. He still threw a 95 pitch complete game shutout in an iron tournament. I'm just saying. So let's take a look at our staff, see who's been our. Lima's been good. Starting's been pretty good. Burdette pitched good. McGregor good. Eggersall went 8 strong innings. Our bullpen's been pretty lightly used. We haven't seen Michael Feliz. We haven't seen Yusmeir Petit yet. Our bullpen's barely getting used at all. So really, here's the situation, chat. From our group, the lone gunman, Dangerous Dean's lone gunman are in. We need to win. If we beat the Vlad News Bears, we're in. If we don't beat the Vlad News Bears, it's going to a tiebreaker. Who knows how that's going to end up? Could be all kinds of different ways it could go. Ian Desmond, Austin Hayes with a couple of yaks in the tournament so far. Pujols hitting a solid 450. I like it. We got anybody with a crazy amount of points? We got a team with 5 wins over here. Rufus Meadows and the Berkshire Bobcats with 5 wins. So far, a perfect 5 for 5. Is he the only team to go 5 for 5? Nope. We've got Billy Bean's Oakland Athletics. Actual Billy Bean, chat. Didn't know Billy Bean played perfect team. He's 5 for 5 also. I see one over there. And the Oklahoma City Twisters, also 5 for 5 in wins so far. I would. 100%. If I had 4 or 5 wins and knew I was moving on, I'd be starting some garbage reliever. Yeah, I would absolutely, because you know you're not getting a day off. And then you're right into elimination bracket after that. So, I mean, you're into 1-gamers. Oh, high scores. All right, chat. The simulation is undergoing. Yeah, that's true. You don't want to kill your bullpen, though. It's a fine line to walk. You got to think, right? In the 6th game, your number 1 starter should be going again if you're using a 5-man in a round robin. So the thing is, do you really want to let your number 1 go again? If you're, again, it's iron, so your rotation shouldn't be that unbalanced. So realistically, like, I could sit Jose Lima, but obviously I need to win this game. Let the lineup pitch. Be throwing Dan Ugla out there. In iron, there's no number 1. Exactly. So you just let him go. I don't think it really matters. All right. Last game of the round robin. The perfect team of the decade, Clayton Kershaw tournament. The stage is set. The Seawolves win, and we are in to the elimination part of the bracket. In the Monday Super Bronze Derek Jeter tournament, we are up 3 games to nothing in round 3, 13, 13 wins away from Derek Jeter's Hall of Fame card and selling that for multiple millions of perfect points, or quick selling it. We'll see. It goes to it's one game sims up to the finals, right? So really it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 sims at the most. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I know. It's a problem. You quick sell Jeter, I'll send you my baseball card. I'm not quick selling Jeter. I'm not going to win Jeter anyway. There's definitely some better bronze teams out there than mine. I just ended up with some good matchups on the side of the bracket I was on. I ended up with some good matchups on the side of the bracket I was on. I don't think it'll last. There's some really good bronze teams out there that are more complete than mine. For example, I don't even have Ichiro on my bronze team. Massive oversight on my part. Yeah, I know. It's a problem, but I think it was one of those things that they didn't really consider. Um, and I don't think it's an easy thing to change either. I don't think it's as simple as moving a line of code up or down. Bronze Ichiro is ultra rare. Yeah. Oh. All right. Well, let's watch it anyway. So where are we at? Top of the first. Hatcher at first. Ponick at the dish. Grounder to short. They're going to go to second for one on the first. Double play. 6-4-3 double play. Doug Alt at first now for Kiddo Davis. Ball hit hard back up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Davis is going to go, or Alt's going to go to thirds. First and third now with 2 down. Or sorry, nobody down. It's the top of the second. My bad. That ball's hit high and deep to left field. Kevin Mensch with a 3-run home run, and the Vlad News Bears are on the board. Here's Cody Ross now, top of the third, 2 down. That ball's hit high and deep to left field, at the track, at the wall. It's gone. A second home run in the game surrendered by Jose Lima. This time to Cody Ross, and it's 4-0. Here we go now. Bottom of the third, 2 out. First and third for Mark Zagunis. And he walks. It's going to load him up now for Ian Desmond. He hits a weak grounder down the line to third. It's going to be a tough play across the diamond, but they're going to make it. Base is loaded, and the Seawolves get none. They needed something there. After 3, it's 4-0. Bottom of the ninth now, 5-1. Lamonte Wade up. Max Bishop at first with 2 down. That ball's hit high and deep to right. But that's going to be a jumping play by Kevin Mensch. And the Vlad News Bears stay alive with their 3rd win of the round robin. And a 5-1 victory. And in the tiebreaker, the Snaggletown Seawolves have been eliminated. Wow. That hurts, man. Eliminated. So let's figure this out, okay? So I was plus 3, plus 2, plus 6, and then minus 8 is minus 2, minus 1. So we were minus 5 on run differential. We were minus 5 on run differential, which it would have been, right? If we go head-to-head against Vlad, it was 1-1. So we split, which reasonably it should be run differential. So let's look at what Vlad did. He was minus 3. He was minus 1. He's plus 3. Minus 6. Minus 8. Minus 4. What were we? I don't even remember what we were anymore. He was minus 4. Run differential in head-to-head games. Okay, so he had that because we beat him by 3 and he beat us by 4. That makes sense. Run differential in the games between the two teams. That makes sense. I can get behind that. So that makes sense. So we beat him by 3. He beat us by 4. So what it boils down to, chat, is we're out. Either way, run differential in all games, we would have been out too because we were minus 5. He was minus 4. So we're out no matter what. So we've got all kinds of great teams moving on. Good luck to all these guys. You guys are very, very close to the prize of Clayton Kershaw. Like I said, I'm gonna ping the dev guys in the morning. We're gonna get a list of who's won the perfect team of the decade tournament so far. We'll get that tweeted out tomorrow, and we'll get it put in the Discord and stuff. The list of who have won the first 4, 5 perfect team of the decade tournaments because we've done what so far? There's been Cano, Kimbrel, Beltray, and then who was the Saturday one? Cabrera? We're up 3-1 in the Jeter tournament. We're still in it. 13 wins away. That's a good idea. Dean, that's a good idea. Dean's thinking, chat. Let's move this down here. All right, let's give me a second, guys. I got to sign in. We'll do a little giveaway while we'll wait for one more sim to go through. It's going to be starting here in a minute. We'll wait and see if we can wrap up and get to the quarterfinals of the Jeter tournament. So let's do 3 prizes of 20,000 perfect points apiece. Exclamation point ticket in the chat. We'll get you in the draw, guys. Exclamation point ticket. That's not the text I wanted. Oh, it's on the other screen. I do want to go out real quick. I'm going to go sign up for the... I should be eliminated now, right? Like I can free up that spot. Nice. I'm going to go get into This Week in Perfect Team tournament. Get that filled up. And get it moving. Is it full? Now, see, you guys are ragging on me that it wasn't going to start. And now it's gone. Man. It must have just filled after the first round was over. It must have just filled. Because you guys were saying... you guys were saying a few minutes ago that it was gone. Does next week start the OOTP 21 stuff? When we're ready and able to talk about OOTP 21, we will. Oh, it's listed as a quick now. That's right. Good point. Good point. Good point. There it is. That's 7. Go sign up, guys. Come on. If you just got eliminated, go sign up for Ryan Sandberg. You know you want to. Thank you, Dishnet, my man. Sharp got it in there as well. Sharp got in as well. Exclamation point ticket, guys. Get in on it. 31 people in the giveaway so far. If you haven't already, default roster's been loaded. What is the... Yeah, we'll just roll with whatever we got. Just going to get in there and get her moving. Listed as a quick tourney now. Where are we at? Super Bronze. Another sim went through. We're going to check this sim, guys, and then we're going to give away some perfect points. If you haven't already, exclamation point ticket in the chat. We're going to give away 3 prizes of 20,000 perfect points apiece. All right, and we're moving on. We're 12 wins away. 12 wins away now from Jeter. A 4-1 series victory over the Tycoons. Calhoun with his 8th. Richie Sexton with his 7th. Man, oh man. We take a look at the tree. We're going to be facing either the Capybaras. Oh, boys. Or the War Beagles. The Capybaras and the War Beagles. Waiting for us in the quarterfinals. Right? Yeah. We've also got Tundra and the Predators going on this side, with the Predators up 3-2. The Dinos up 3-2 over Skunked. The Joneses with a 4-1 series victory over the Bass. Indiana Jones is getting in there. The Scumbags over the Silverbacks. Magus' Silverbacks down 3-2 to the Scumbags. These soul scumbags. On the bottom half, we've got the Creatures over the Land Sharks 3-2 right now. We also have the Land Sharks down here, up 3-2 on the Wyvern Hawks. So lots of movement still. But we're looking at facing the Capybaras or the War Beagles in the next round. So there you have it. All right, guys, if you haven't already, exclamation point ticket in the chat. We're going to give away these perfect points in about a minute. Exclamation point ticket in the chat gets you in 20,000 perfect points times 3 going out tonight. We will be live again next Monday night for the continuation of the Perfect Team of the Decade Tournament Series. Next Monday is the Troy Tulowitzki Diamond Tournament. So that's going to be a lot of fun, the Troy Tulowitzki Diamond Tournament next week. Looking forward to that one. Obviously, the Trout Tournament coming up soon as well. I believe it's already full. I believe it's long full. So that one, we're going to maybe do a special coverage of the Trout Tournament as well. All right, guys, if you haven't already, exclamation point ticket, you have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The giveaway is closed. The giveaway is closed. As always, guys, if you win the giveaway, message me in the Discord or right here on Twitch in the Whispers. And I will get you those perfect points as quickly as possible. I need your username, obviously. And we will get that to you guys ASAP. Here we go. Congratulations to Love the Cubs, Castiner, and Almighty T-Dog. Love the Cubs, Castiner, and Almighty T-Dog. Congratulations. You guys have each won 20,000 perfect points apiece. If you're in the Discord, shoot me a little DM with your username, and I will get you those points lickety-split as soon as the stream is over, which is going to be in a handful of seconds here. Guys, thank you guys so much for coming by. Again, if you guys are enjoying these tournament coverage streams, Make sure you guys give me some feedback, message me in the Discord, or reach out to me by your preferred method. I would love to hear your feedback, how we can make them better if you absolutely hate them. Because this is something that we would like to do a little more frequently, maybe even make it like a regular weekly thing, depending on what the community feels like. So, again, if you have some feedback on these tournament coverage streams, I'd appreciate hearing it. Guys, make sure you follow us right here on twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. Hit that little bell so you get notifications every time we go live. Follow us all over the internet, facebook.com/OTBBaseball, twitter.com/OTBBaseball, and twitter.com/OTBPerfectTeam. Discord.gg/OTP, forums.otbdevelopments.com. Guys, if you want to pick up your very own copy of Out of the Park Baseball 20, or you want to bookmark the landing page for Out of the Park 21, OOTBdevelopments.com, or check it out on Steam or on Origin, Mac App Store. Guys, I have been Kris Jardine, a.k.a. Snaggle J, community and content developer for Out of the Park Baseball. Until next time, keep swinging for the fences.